how do you make money in it? So how do you make money based on, I guess, because again, there's one thing if you're manufacturing the charge stations and then selling them, and obviously you have a manufacturing cost and then you have maybe a wholesale or a retail cost, and then that difference is your profit. For being an owner operated in that part of the business, how do you guys make money on the charge stations at LNG Electric?
Yeah, so it's I hate saying this again, but yeah, it's two parts. So the first part is making sure that we're doing great site assessment.
Okay.
And that's picking locations where we know that EV adoption is pretty strong.
Gotcha.
And the second part is just, marketing, branding, making people feel comfortable about the options when it comes to charging their vehicles, knowing that, hey, if I get an e-vehicle, I'm not going to be scrambling around, my last 20 miles looking for a charging station.
Right.
So it's customer, user in, and it's also trying to figure out a way to keep the price as low as possible. But this is a long game for us. I mean, at the end of the day, you've got different states that are coming out and saying, hey, we're not producing any vehicles other than EVs after 2030 and 2035. So at some point, we will become the new gas stations.
Yeah, I was going to say, so it seems like this is kind of taking over as being maybe the new gas stations going forward.
Yeah, and that's the goal. And the cool thing about it is what we're doing is we're making it so that the gas station will be at home.
Gotcha.
And cool. I think that's going to be really nice.
And so, then I guess maybe the last question is, you maybe have answered it already, but in terms of the long-term goals, in terms of what the exit strategy, do you just keep it? So for example, for me, just being an apartment investor or just a property investor, investing in real estate, my goal is always to buy the property and just like buy and hold. So and just being able to collect the passive income, the cash flow, and being able to pass that down to future generations. Mm-hmm. So with you and LNG Electric, is the goal to get as many charge stations to build a company up and make the most money and then sell it, or is it just to continue to kind of just get as much install as many charge stations that you can in the ground and just run the company? What are like some of the long-term goals of LNG Electric?
So again, because we have that background and not just seeking profit, like I said, we're doing low-income areas, and those are some of the like least EV adoption areas in the United States. Yeah. We have missions. And so I'd say if we get to a point where we can sell and we know that we're going to sell in a responsible way so that the people that we are trying to benefit don't get left behind, then we'll sell.
Okay.
But right now, it is to get as many stations in the ground, but not for the purpose of selling,
right.
For the purpose of opening up the market.
Gotcha.
We want to power the grid.